has it done.
How nice is it that you have a shortstop playing first base for you? Like shortstop at Fullerton, and he's hurt here at first base. But athleticism up and down the lineup for Oregon on defense, and they stick to that too with their speed and power. Such a good mix with this offense.
First baseman, he did 10 steals. 14 for 14 off base.
What's up, y'all? All right, we're ready to start off. This game has already in play. One inning in, no score. Oregon in the top of the lineup. Oregon in the top half of the inning. Top of the second, Lexi Kilfoyle. In the circle, not Kelly Maxwell. And Humphreys. Soft ground ball, and Naomi does not have a play. And Oregon now has it around first.
There are the numbers for the senior from Land Lakes, Florida, and it's a little bit of a surprise to not see Kelly Maxwell in a game one for Oklahoma State. Lexi Kilfoyle's been a little bit better of late than Oklahoma State's number one.
And I think that you see that with her last year appearances when you compare opponents' batting average, opponents' on-base percentage, and the whip. Kilfoyle's whip had half the on-base percentage higher against Maxwell because of the walks that she's been giving up and more hits off of her too. So Kilfoyle been throwing well down the stretch in her game one.
And Delgado takes the strike. Were you surprised when we got the lineup sheet didn't see Kelly Maxwell?
Well, because we talked to Coach Diasky, it kind of gave us a little hint. Not as surprised as if we wouldn't have talked to him and we just would have gone into this super regional blind because she's Kelly Maxwell, because she's one of the best strikeout pitchers in the country. The swings and miss to All-American. She's on the U.S. national team. So a little bit of a surprise, yeah, but give us a little bit of a heads up too.
Delgado slaps one back to Kilfoyle. She'll go first, and it's just in time. But a hesitation nearly cost her there. Humphreys moves to second on out number one.
I think the speed is kind of taking Oklahoma State back a little bit defensively. Kyler Shard let off the game with an infield single directed out down the line. It was a bunt. And now 3 times that they put the ball on the ground, we've almost been able to beat it out as a post play there at first base. So a lot of speed up and down the lineup for Oregon. I love their athleticism.
Coaches do have 2 challenges. Missy Longoria likes not to use one there. Third, second, one out for Alyssa Daniel. And it's right to start.
But Coach Diasky did tell us about Lexi Kilfoyle, and you see it in the numbers the last few weeks of how she's pitched, but she's just in a great spot. She's so confident, walks around the locker room, the team room, the field, his shoulders back. So there's so much confidence that she's bringing this team right now.
We had a chance to talk to Lexi Kilfoyle, and there is a brightness and a joy about her right now that she admitted wasn't there in the past. In part because she had hip surgery back in June. It's really taken the better part of a full year to recover. Hasn't swung the bat much this year. They knew they needed her as a pitcher, though she does have good power. They have focused on her in the circle. On the ground right side,
and Oregon.
Daniel Humphreys with lightning speed will score with
Humphreys will get home with a base hit into the outfield. And Oregon takes an early 1-0 lead in the top of the second.
Oklahoma State trapped one down in the outfield, and now they're able to score their second opportunity with a runner in scoring position. This is something that Oregon did so well in the regional last weekend. We were almost 500 runners in scoring position.
for Taylor takes a strike. .65 on base, good slugging for Bird with 8 home runs down in the 8th spot. Here's the thing about this Oregon team. We saw it last weekend. When they jump on you, they dogpile you. 5 runs, 7.
Oregon big innings in the regional, in the Arkansas regional. Notre Dame in the second inning, 5 runs. In game 1 versus Arkansas in the 5th inning, 8 runs. And in the 5th inning of game 2 versus Arkansas, 8 runs. Or 9 runs. I don't know. And what? She was out.
Daniel got a couple more steps towards second base. I thought that throw got her from our angle here, and
No.
the tip of her finger got there just before the tag. That's close. Great girl.
She got in there. She got in there somehow. Wow. And strikes out there.
And Lexi Guilfoyle has not had a lot of swing and misses in this game. In fact, I think this is just her second swing and misses, or swing and miss in 2 innings. I like that drop ball that she's throwing inside to these right. That's a good looking pitch. On that pitch just under the knees. This is her key map for her swings and misses this season. You see how she really confidently works both sides of the plate. That red area is where she gets the most swings and misses. But you see too, this tells you how low in the zone she likes to stay with her changeup and her drop.
186 ERA for the game. Really strike out of inning.
And a bunt there, strike. 0-1 count. Paige Sinicki. A bat for Oregon. Sophomore out of Henderson, Nevada. 0-1 count. 2 outs. Going on for the Ducks. Stillwater Super Regional, or Oklahoma State Super Regional, as I like to call it. I like the team names instead of the cities. I like it that way. That's why you see Oklahoma State Regional or Oklahoma State Super Regional instead of Stillwater. I just like it that way. 2 out, 1 on. Oklahoma State, Lexi Guilfoyle gives up a run. Oregon trying to maybe try to add on more. 0-2 count though with 2 outs. Can Lexi get out of this? And blips it to Guilfoyle. And Oregon strikes first though. Here at the top of the second. Takes a 1-0 lead. Florida State though was able to respond. In the third. Can Oklahoma State respond? If Florida State all right, so tomorrow night at 10, Louisiana and Washington.
You were made to remember some days. We were made to help you find the best way there.
It was looking like Louisiana would be hosting versus McNeese, but Washington making a stunning seventh inning comeback to get 7 runs. All right, Oklahoma State season summary: 39-3 start, best start in school history. 8 straight Big 12 wins to start the season. Ranked second March 14th. Lost 11 of last 13 games in the season. Swept swept the Oklahoma State Regional. In the NCAA tournament, Oklahoma State has a .7 ERA, best in the tournament field.
Last year, Oklahoma State lost 5 in a row against the Big 12 tournament, swept that. Ended up winning 10 consecutive postseason games before losing in the World Series semi. So it's not altogether unfamiliar territory. This was a deeper crash for Kenny Gajewski's team. Regular season, once they lost to the Big 12 tournament immediately in Kansas. And the Oklahoma State players admitted to us that they were pretty surprised when their name came up with the 6th seed of the selection show. Almost felt like a boost in confidence, though, because they were reminded, hey, we have the body of work, and we are a good team. Kayla Ward here.
Ward gets it to left field for Oklahoma State.
The first base runner against Morgan Scott. At a UNC Greensboro, where she was a terrific pitcher at the mid-major level, 2-time SoCon Pitcher of the Year. She's fitted very nicely in Eugene.
Yeah, she has
20 games to start off the season, 13-6 record, 2.59 ERA. For Morgan, the senior out of Irmo, South Carolina, Morgan Scott. And Carlisle gets it to left field, but tracked down in foul ground for the first out. One down for the Pokes.
It was how their outfield and their entire defense tracked down balls and made outs for their pitchers.
Morgan Williams takes a strike. Both these teams were really good defensively in reaching around. There's a lot of athleticism all over the diamond for the Ducks. You mentioned Humphreys and Palmer shortstop first. Bird down at third base has started every game at 4. Every other infielder has started all 54. So Nikki Bunker and Humphreys on the Oregon Derby. 2 for win.
A rise ball right there by Morgan Scott. And she throws with good velocity. She has good spin and movement. Something that Coach Lombardi talked about bringing her into the program that she liked seeing last year when she saw her different team.
Rick back. That was a timely camera shot right there. Shake up in television. Working away, good power hitter. Sent the team all Big 12 in Kansas a couple of years ago. One of their most improved players this year with 9 homers.
Hey, it's okay if we get Chick-fil-A in the morning as a celebration.
30 of the 49.
Me, Mom, I think Carson's coming from church.
I want to see taking some close pitches.
I think I asked you like a week or 2 ago,
Morgan
but
Scott's trying to find that outside corner for curveball. Just see exactly where she wants to put it, how far off the edge.
yeah, I don't
she
know
can
what
get
we're
it.
gonna.
3-2. Guardian. Off by Wynn.
Dad. I wasn't thinking about an 83. I was thinking maybe like an 80. And I'll tell you more about later. But I only missed 2 questions on my English exam, and they're the 2 toughest questions on the exam.
Cool. Oregon got something for these guys.
Yeah.
That had a chance.
I don't think
Got some good
I don't think Georgia's going to beat Florida State. They look. I mean,
Their pitching, their pitching is. They pass. Was
That-
that their best pitcher tonight?
that one pitcher, she's young. I think she's a freshman.
Was that their best pitcher tonight?
I think so. Yeah. And the Oregon turns a double play here to end the inning. And we're headed to the third with an Oregon 3-1-0 lead. Yeah. Wow. I'm hoping to stream all day Saturday. Tomorrow, maybe a little bit. Maybe. We'll see. I may be able to stream a few of the earlier games. Maybe. I don't know. I have to figure out when what time the company's coming over. But we're having company over tomorrow night, so I don't know when they're coming over. Sometime tomorrow evening. If I get home tomorrow after clean church, would we be able to? I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Well, we'll see. I know I'm posting every game. I'm posting all the games this weekend, and I'm posting all the games in the World Series. I won't be posting the men's regional because I'm going to focus on the World Series next week.
A little bit of a roller coaster ride for the Oregon Ducks of late. One of the powers in the sport under Mike White. 5 World Series appearances in 7 years. He left for Texas. Missy Lombardi was hired after Mike White left. A lot of players went with him or entered the portal. Oregon went 5-19 in the Pac-12. Things have gotten better from there. 22-2 in the shortened season in 2020. Back-to-back regionals. Now their first super regional under Missy Lombardi. Here's what they did in a regional sweep. 2 wins over 11th seeded Arkansas, 1 over Notre Dame. 10 runs per game. A 390 batting average. Confidence in his team growing as the years gone on. A 13-game win streak in April. And Sharp's a big part of that. Takes one low. Oregon's another team that stumbled a bit down the stretch. They were swept by Utah. Very good Utah team in Boston. A walk-off to Stanford in the Pac-12 tournament. Their confidence was not dented. It felt like this team was, in a way, destined to break through after the regional failures of the last couple of years. Sharp slaps into a
And slaps. And there's an out to start the top of the third. 1 out, 1 down.
Think back to what they went through before the 2019 season, and then 9 players transferred out the fall of 2018. Oregon literally went from preseason favorite to contend for a national championship to last place in the pack. being around this program the last 2 years, players like Tara McGowan and Allie Bunker, it lit a fire under the senior Allie Bunker at a young age early in her Oregon career to get back here.
That first pitch got ball to third, and there's the second out.
Sunday Night Baseball this weekend, an National League East matchup. First place Braves wrapping
Is that
up their
Lucy?
series against Bryce Harper and the defending
I may stream that.
champion Phillies. Coverage begins at 7 Eastern, 6 Central.
I may stream that if I'm able to.
Marty chatting with Tara McGowan, one of those players who's been with her all 5 years. Missy remembers when Oregon was decimated by the transfer portal in 2019. They literally had tried a Pac-12 team, 5 World Series in 7 years. It was basically an open invitation to come play for this team. She remembers some of the players very fondly in that team. Maybe weren't necessarily Pac-12 caliber, but playing their guts out, soaked up in it. Valuable at bats. All part of what was a huge program rebuild. Because that was right around the start of the transfer portal. A lot of those players went to Texas with Mike White, famous regional matchup 2 years ago. It's taken some time to rebuild this thing, but they think they have it in the right place now.
Strike there.
Transferring out to go to UCLA, and I would think of a player playing on Oregon that
Tara McGowan
I see this
up to bat for the
transfer
Ducks.
out, people are like,
0-1 tonight, 0-1 tonight, 3 for 10 in the tournament.
Brooklyn is an All-American. Rachel Sid's all Pac-12 third baseman. If they leave to go to UCLA, UCLA goes 0-2 in regionals. They're out. And Oregon is the one that makes it to super regionals. That has to feel good to be on a team, to rally around together and make it this far for a ton of different reasons that we just talked about, but to do it for Coach Lombardi and the coaching staff for the first time since she's been their head coach.
Says this is the most experienced, mature team she's had. They bring the postseason 7 seniors or juniors among the 9 starting position players today. Let's see football trying to get one of those seniors, McGowan.
And Coach Lombardi is a coach
Who took
who
out?
knows how to win. Their coaching staff come for programs where they were winning. They have experience developing players and winning championships. Of course, Lombardi has won national championships and she was at Oklahoma.
Their title, 12 World Series trips, years at OU. Just off the corner, 3-2 for McGowan.
So to get that because Coach Lombardi actually
Oregon Ducks sent Super Regional appearance first since 2018.
Out so quickly, he was saying call timeout to slow things down. Probably told McGowan to take some pitches, some good at that to see more pitches in this inning, not let it be a quick 3-up, 3-down.
McGowan gets it to short, and that will be the end of the third, top half of the third. Going to the bottom of the third, 1-0 Ducks.
This is the Lexus variety of electrification, inspired by green floor and powered by you.
I was wondering, why was I born with 2 names? Because you were born to try Arby's bourbon barbecue sliders. 2 at a time for just $4. The body just loves barbecue sandwich. Arby's, we have the meats. The new car loses about 10% of the value of being driven off the line. Or more. That's why Farmer's new car replacement makes it replace it with new ones the same week of model. Did a whole lot of stuff that Farmer's policy works.
Yeah, it's USA. They always have that. USA? Oh no, I joined USAA, passed membership to my mom, then to me.
Is that where to get it?
Yeah, my neighbor Ron, he is in, because his wife's served. Even little Luna, once she's born, her dad's served. So all this time I haven't had USAA insurance. And banking. Look at them. Over there.
USAA, a military community and their family.
Time for a little math class. You ready?
Ready.
Pencils up. Super regionals by the numbers. 306 Division I teams down to 16. That's a lot.
306 teams. 306 down to 16. 3 unseeded teams in. One team. 81% of super regionals of game one winners advance to Women's College World Series. Florida State wins game one.
Start tonight. Florida State nearly rumbled Georgia. Very impressive win with an all 2018 champs, 2021 runners-up. Our side of the bracket also featured Washington, Louisiana, which had the upset over LSU and Utah. Really good story. Pac-12 tournament champion against San Diego State tomorrow night. Some teams to expect on this side of the bracket, some new faces as well, particularly from out west. It'll be pretty cool that either Utah or San Diego State will be one of the World Series teams.
Yeah, we know already too that of the 8 teams that made the World Series last year will at least have 4 new teams for the last season.
Oklahoma State, one of 4 teams to make the last 3 World Series.
So this is
They didn't make the tournament. Big surprise. UCLA's not going to do it.
1 seed,
The only 2
2
teams left that
seed,
can
3
make
seeds,
the
10 seed.
World Series. They both play in state, home and OSU. Freshman Talon Edwards, a great region. Senior Morgan Scott.
And a fly ball there. Now will be caught from the left fielder and 1 down. In the bottom of the 3rd. Taylor Tuck up to bat for Oklahoma State senior. Hometown kid. There's a strike.
Probably could not run out of words talking about Taylor Tuck. Serious interest from Michigan State. They didn't think she was quite big 12 ready. They thought she would be at some point.
And that's a base hit for Taylor Tuck. 1 on for Oklahoma State. Kenny Gajewski likes it.
Taylor Tuck saw that this pitch was left more out over the middle of the plate, about belt high, and she pulled the trigger on a mistake on the way to get on base. Out the 8-hole.
Now the 9-hitter Megan Bloodworth. It was a huge weekend for Megan Bloodworth, who came in to the regional on an 0-23 slump. And had RBI doubles against UMBC and Wichita State. Slaps this one at the right.
And a fly out for Megan Bloodworth. 2 down now.
She looks quick and is attacking the strike zone. A ton of first pitch strikes. 7 of the first 9 hitters that she faced. First pitch strike, long strikes.
Second time through, here's Becker. Another first pitch strike.
And the first pitch hit. And another more weak contact. Going to the 4th. Oregon leads it.
sleep apnea. Stanford got Inspire, an implanted device that works inside the body. There's no reason to keep sleeping.
Inspire. Learn more and more important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
Goldfish. Can I get the handful?
Sure.
Happy. Go for the handful.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Every soul. For every season, there's a ram.
Now during the Ram Memorial Day sales event, get 10% below MSRP on the 2023 Ram 1500.
Lawson's laundry isn't one size fits all. That's why we carry one cool 2-in-1 agitator. So you can spend less time doing laundry and more time doing you. And now you can save on select major appliances.
Welcome back to the NCAA Softball Super Regionals presented by Capital One. Ken Brown, Amanda Scarborough. We're joined by Oklahoma State head coach Kenny Gajewski here with you in the fourth inning. And it's a tough decision. It's a great decision. You had Kelly Maxwell or Lexi Guilfoyle. You went with Lexi for game one. What'd you like about her in this game?
Well, I just like, she's competitive. She's thrown the ball extremely well. Lots of ground balls. A couple of them found the holes. It's just kind of what it is. When she throws, you got to make plays. And we haven't made enough of those tough plays. So we'll get going here and got to get these bats going too.
Coach, first time through the order, going against Morgan Scott. What do you see for team's ABs?
Yeah, I don't like them, to be very honest. Just haven't been very competitive yet. But we've been talking in here. I think we've got some good things to work through, and we got to get going. We got to get some better at bats, hit the ball a little bit harder.
Kenny, appreciate your time. Thank you.
All right, guys, thank you.
Here for Kenny Gajewski.
Has led Oklahoma State to 7 straight postseasons, 3 straight Women's College World Series trips. Both these head coaches have World Series winning experience as assistants. Mentioned Lacey Lombardi out of Patty Gatch at Oklahoma, Kenny Gajewski out of Tim Walton at Florida. There's a real Oklahoma pipeline, obviously, in the sport, but particularly in this game. I feel like I've seen Missy Lombardi know each other for a long, long time. Very good friends dating back to their OU days. And said, I hate that one of us is going to have to lose.
And they go way back. Softball and baseball players at Oklahoma. That far back, wearing the uniforms and representing the same university. We asked for pictures. There wasn't social media back then.
Probably for the best.
Not readily available. No iPhones.
The good old days.
But we would love to have seen some photos of back in the day.
We'd love to see some photos. Let's get some photos. We're Missy Lombardi, played at Oklahoma. Terrific catcher on conference. 21 seasons on the OU staff. 4 NCAA championships. 11 as the associate head coach for Patty Gatch. So a huge role model and mentor for her. So one that is clean up hitter across her. Oregon with 3 hits in the game. All ground ball singles against Lexi Guilfoyle.
All right, so 2-1 count here.
Only one.
And that's straight to Lexi, and that will be the first out of the inning.
Ground balls in a row, 4 outs. In a row, second time through.
6 out of 10 total outs. This is what you get with Lexi Guilfoyle. 2/3 of her batted balls on the ground. And even going back to her early days at Alabama, we've known her to be a terrific softball pitcher. Told her she has a pitch she calls a drop screw inside of the righties as well, an off-speed curve here and there. despite the Humphreys. We've seen Lexi Philpott for a long time being back down with that. How has she grown as a coach?
Just more precise with her locations and command. You see her put that drop ball almost to a pinpoint spot of where she wants to put it. And that's a pitch that she said just came naturally for her when she was 10 or 11 when she started pitching. As to what she focused on, she's like, when I trust it, I just keep on blowing it hard and spinning it, getting out of my front leg. That's the thing about being a drop ball pitcher. Her body weight will be a little bit more forward over her landing leg, her front leg to get on top of that pitch. She's so tall too, so she has the ability to start that drop ball a little higher because of her height. Her release point is higher than some. Like that's a higher located drop ball in the outside corner, and so she can throw a drop ball there, but then also just almost if you climb a ladder with the rise ball, she goes down a ladder with the drop ball.
Humphreys an infield hit to shorten her first time. Another ground ball is short. Naomi makes the play this time. That's the kind of play that Kenny Gajewski was asking for his defense.
Yeah, they can play fast too. And that's something that I've noticed almost mornings to this game is just how quick Oregon is. When they're at the plate, get down the line, the way that they play fast on defense. I mean, that is big time stuck out to me early in this game is how aggressive, how they attack everything so quick and fluid.
Guilfoyle's retired 7 in a row. This is Hannah Delgado.
2 outs here in the top of the 4th. And a butt. But it does stay foul.
When we return at the end of this half inning, Missy Lombardi will join us with the team meeting. See how her first Super Regional is going as a head coach. Very calm out there, the third-base coach's box. Understandably so. Teams allowed just 2 hits. Daniel single scoring Humphreys in the second, the game's only run. Fouled away by Delgado. And Delgado is junior center fielder. Wanted a sacrifice. Half slap, half fun. Second inning. We don't make the scoring decisions. Third straight year as a third-team All-Pac-12 player. Another one of these players who has been around for a long time, providing great leadership. Sitting second much of the year, down to 7th, but great depth in the lineup to have her at 6th today.
Who's that drop screwball that you were talking about that she mentioned to us? Because I asked her, I'm like, okay, just want to talk to her. I had a chance to talk to you face to face. Like, let's talk to your kid. Did you throw a screwball? And she kind of laughed. She's like, no, it's like a drop screwball. So she can get that pitch to move away from left-handed hitters and down at the same time. Likes to use that pitch whenever she's working from ahead.
Delgado slaps it. Naomi couldn't pick it. And Delgado on the Oregon.
And Delgado gets a runner on first. Now a runner on first base, 2 outs. Sorry, I'm working on something. I'm just getting these graphics ready.
Yeah, you see the second base umpire call it, who's just back behind second base. She's going to get a caller out of the box.
Oh no! Delgado called out of the box. And that will end the inning.
Just you tell us about happening, but it takes a little bit to be out of the ball, out of the box.
Freeman, I teach you for the new limited time summer blizzard menu, like new peanut butter fluffy chow. And s'mores is back. Wow, is right. Hey guys, the DQ summer blizzard menu. Hustle in. DQ. Happy tastes good. The new car loses about 10% of its value per day to drive off the line. Or more. That's why our new car
car replacement base to replace it with a new one of the same make and model. Get a whole lot of something with Farmers Policy Perks. We are farmers.
doTERRA, the joy of movement.
2 opportunities for just $5. 6 options, so much to offer. Barbecue, bacon, cheese, to name a few. Only $5 and you get the pick 2. Happy giveaway.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport.
Oklahoma State. We're starting to get later into this game, and Oklahoma State's struggling to get some runners on base. So,
Welcome back to the NCAA Softball Super Regionals presented by Capital One. The Oregon Ducks, an unseeded team with a 1-0 lead at Oklahoma State. Their head coach, Missy Lombardi, joins us right now. And let's see what with Morgan Scott in the circle today. She's been terrific through 3 innings. What has been effective for her?
I love how she's commanding the zone, like how she's changing speeds. I just think her and Tara are doing a really good job working together.
Coach, we keep talking about how fast your team is, aggressive on every single side of the ball. How do you guys practice that and get them to have that mindset to play on a game day?
Honestly, our practices are fast, and everything we do, we move things pretty fast in practice.
Morgan Scott, 3 innings pitched, 2 hits, no earned runs, and a strikeout to start the game.
This is great. I mean, this is where we want to be. Love it.
Awesome. Congratulations on the series for the season so far, and good luck the rest of the night.
Okay, thank you.
Oregon with a 1-0 lead, and Morgan Scott has been terrific, allowing only 2 singles, erased 1 of those on a double play. Stevie Hansen's been the most used pitcher for the Ducks. Her ERA is slightly better than Scott, but looking like a very good decision that Missy Lombardi made.
I like the amount of strikes that she's throwing. Oklahoma State is being aggressive, and Morgan Scott is throwing a lot of strikes at the batters that she's faced in this game. We've seen 3 or fewer pitches.
One of those, a first pitch flag to
Wait, I got it. Yeah,
a long-time cowgirl center fielder.
yeah, I missed my chance.
Another first pitch strike from Scott. 9 out of 11 now. First pitch strikes for her.
All right, so 1 count to Cheyenne Factor.
Great careers at Oklahoma State. She's done so
0-1 tonight.
radar. 3 straight seasons.
Is that strike? No, it's a ball low.
Big 12 player.
When that Boza calls, if he calls back, then I'm gonna mute my mic on him so he can't hear me, but y'all can hear me. And I will be calling him Boza. Just if he calls back. Oklahoma State record 269 starts.
So this is where I want to be. And that was when Kenny Gaiski had just taken over the team. So she's committed
Ned
very early
Adore
for any of these World Series.
Odor.
Because the vision of her head coach. Kenny has said,
Florida State. And that's popped up to first base, and that's one down in the bottom of the 4th. Oregon continuing to shut down this offense.
a lot of hard contact right now for Oklahoma State.
Morgan Scott pitching well in this game. So, yeah, I mean, a possible upset brewing. High fly ball, maybe not. Yep, that's gone. Right as I say that, Kylie Naomi hits one, and we are tied after 1 pitch. I said, I knew in my mind, I was like, watch it. After I say this, it's going to be tied up And guess what? It's tied up. Kylie Naomi ties it up at 1 apiece with a solo bomb and no doubter. I had to clean that up.
Sixth career home run of the NCAA tournament. For second of this postseason, and there is Bullet the Horse. There's Bailey Runner, who's the official bullet lighter in the Oklahoma State dugout.
Sorry if you saw the shake.
That is a fabulous, I don't know, what would you call it, feathery scarf?
What is that called? Is it a boa? Is that what it's called?
I mean, right after I say that, Kylie Naomi launches one.
Well, it definitely became a fan favorite last weekend when they brought him out in regionals. Keeps the dugout.
Oklahoma State has been a lot lighter and looser since a couple of weekends ago when they went to Broken Bow, their annual retreat for the selection show. Spent a couple of days away from softball, bonding as a team, going out on the lake. It's a retreat they take a couple of hours away from here every year now. And it just seems like
there's a strike, 2-1 count.
When they came back for Broken Bow, they had some decorations from a local elementary school in their facility. All the Oklahoma State signs. Look at all the kids who signed the picture. Also elementary in the background. And what? Little horse in the gift basket was part of the elementary school decorations.
I just like the different clothes that he wears or uniforms. You know, he had on the neck scarf. What do we do? Handkerchief that was they call it red, or they switched him up, and maybe that's what they knew to score.
Whatever it takes. Michaela Ward.
And Ward sends it in the air, and that's fouled out of play. 3-2 count.
So when Oklahoma State hits a home run now, Bailey Runner takes Bullet for a ride.
Oh, it's so funny. Bullet even made the interview with Coach Cassidy after the regional win. Was Reggie, you know?
Yeah. Bullet was quite the sidekick for that interview. A 3-2, it's a walk.
And that's a walk. Could we see a meeting and a possible change?
First pitches that were right down the middle. One to Naomi and reversed it back. One to Factor and the last at bat that we just saw. Pitches that were right down the middle of the plate. Morgan Scott is.
I wonder what Kelly Maxwell's thinking. She's got to be thinking, okay, coach, let me in. We were down, let me in. But I mean, Lexi is pitching well now. I mean, she's shut down several hitters. And Reagan Rudolph is now in the bullpen for the Ducks. Righty. Morgan Scott this inning, 7 balls, 5 strikes, and total amount of 12 pitches.
The juice is back at Cowgirl Stadium. Corners are way in for Carlisle.
There's a strike there. 0-1 count to start the AB. 46 pitches in for Scott. Caitlin Carlisle up to bat, 0 for 1 tonight. 2 for 10 in the tournament. And that's a high pitch, 1-1 count. Not these two defense. This is not an explosive offense like Florida State. Either of these teams are, I don't believe so. I don't think Florida State even had a home run in that game. We've had 2 home runs tonight, both solo shots. So the total so far in the Supers is 2. So
Pressure starting to build against Morgan Scott. Carwell chops it in.
Carl chops it. Now we'll get to the outfield.
Carwell's going to dash to second. Work will hold at third.
Work at third. Carwell at second. And 2 runners in scoring position for the Pokes.
Oregon's defense has been so good in the postseason, and this chopper just moves toward the line. And Humphreys is playing well off the line. Oregon likes to play some big shifts with their infield and outfield, and because that shift was on, it's out of the reach of KK Humphreys, just off of her glove, and Oregon can be able to go first to third on that easily. Oklahoma State, the runners in scoring position now.
Taylor Carwell got 19 straight games on base. Really dropped there's somewhere just squirts it across the field and talk to Oklahoma State's coach.
Oh wow! All right, this place can get challenged here.
The question would be, where was the ball touched?
This is a fair ball all day. It's going to be a belt.
Ball is going to stand.
Call stance, and Oklahoma State has 2 on in scoring position. We just went out.
The dance party is on. Supreme synchronicity in the Oklahoma State dugout.
Well, it brings the best out of everybody and everything.
We need our bullet. Oregon win, the senior with a chance to put Oklahoma State on top for the first time. Win will take ball 1.
And Courtney went up to bat. Win takes ball 1 to start the AB 1-0 count.
Grounded into a double play her first time. Win takes ball 2 here.
And that's 2 now, ball 2.
With that one swing with the pitcher's mindset, and Naomi going out and clutching the first pitch that she saw. Now it just puts it in the back of Morgan Scott's head that she has to be more careful early in the count. Falling behind on a couple of the hitters and set home run.
And now ball 3.
Now 3-0. Maybe expect a change here if she ends up walking. Morgan. Does Oklahoma State bring in Kelly Maxwell tomorrow? I would say so.
Oh, 3-0 swing. Right back to the circle. And it's spiked by Scott.
It was right back to the circle. She rushes to throw home and just throws it right into the ground, and a runner is safe. And Oklahoma State takes a 2-1 lead with runners at the corners.
York was going ankle down, sees the ball on the ground. She's going immediately, and Morgan Scott just did not look confident with that throw, almost thinking it's going to go to first base, and that ball just was not expecting York to go home and holds on to it and unfortunately had a chance for an out there and instead it's an Oklahoma State run for the lead.
First and third. And a strike.
There's a strike there.
Talon Edwards. Scoring is a fielder's choice. An error not given, but an error certainly made by the senior scout.
Okay.
0-1 to Edwards. Punt her way for a distance foul.
It's hard to put into words just the little moments in a game. Like the Kylie Naomi home run. The moment was her swinging at the first pitch, putting more pressure on Morgan Scott, but also Morgan Witt swinging after 3-0 with a chance for Oregon to make it out. That could have been a huge swing of momentum in this game. Not able to take advantage of the Brown.
Edwards punches in. Off the goal to shortstop. Hates it. He couldn't get to it. And that means Oklahoma State has a 3-spot, the fourth with Carlisle crossing. The inches and the little moments.
And Oklahoma State now adds on. Now 3-1 Pokes.
Oregon was hitting their hits to fall, and now it's Oklahoma State. I was just over the head of Paige Snicky. She tried to time it up.
Just over the head of the shortstop.
As far as she possibly could. Oklahoma State just hit all the balls, and it started with Kylie Naomi and that home run.
There's Tuck. Ball one. By the way, that is officially Fielder's Choice E1 on the play. The ball hit by Morgan Witt, who stands in second. 3-run inning, the last 5 that made it on for Oklahoma State.
And there's a swing and a miss. 1-1 count.
You think about that ball down the line, too, that was down the first baseline.
Taylor Tuck.
That ball over
The bat.
out of her reach. Scouts in the country.
1-2. Lemoore punches in. Caught by the second baseman Butler, who turns a brilliant double play. That's going to keep Oregon alive. But Oklahoma State is in command. Courtesy of Kyler Naomi's tying home.
All right, I apologize for that. I accidentally knocked out over my computer. Yeah, so I moved closer to where the charger is. Yeah, I apologize for that. So Oklahoma State, let me catch you up on what just happened. Oklahoma State had bases loaded. They changed their pitcher, and then immediately comes out and a great catch gets an insane double play to win the inning. That just happened. So now we're headed to the top of the fifth. It is 3-1.
Introducing new starting with an armsel. It's different.
That just looks like it hurts.
Feeling healthy, 5 weeks, and now. Making a midnight that makes them full head and giving your best strength, the best nutrients, and their best life. Science is happening. Kids are messy and the stuff doesn't care. I just have to go and close it off and it's clean and ready to go from that set. It's Macy's Memorial Day sale. With an extra 20% off everything you need to celebrate with your crew and kick off the summer in style. Plus Macy's Star Rewards members earn even faster.
Guys, I don't know if you picked up on it, but I'm done. I'm done with school for the year. I'll be head back for my senior year.
Oregon got the lead. KK Humphrey singled with the second of the set. Buck scored a big hit from Alyssa Daniel. The Oregon second. It was 1-0 until this.
She absolutely capitalized on that mistake. The first pitch that she saw, and then this error, another run was scored for Oklahoma State within the freshman Talon Edwards. Get an RBI of her own, and now Oklahoma State up 3-1.
Morgan Scott gives up 3 runs, 2 earned and 3 to third. The unearned run courtesy of Bird throwing error. Naomi with a homer. Another big 4th inning for Oklahoma State, and Lexi Kilfoyle will pitch with the lead for the first time tonight. 7, 8, 9 in the duck lineup. Alyssa Daniel first up. And
Daniel fouls it off. 0-1 count.
Very good early in the count. First pitch strikes. 9 of the 12 hitters she's faced since then. Quick outs, getting ground outs, and rewarding Kenny faith in her as a game 1 starter.
Yeah, really was cool having to see just how happy Lexi Kilfoyle was after that injury. She had surgery last June, and she said usually with that type of surgery, it takes a full year to fully recover. And so when we asked her how she's been feeling lately at regionals, and just before that, she said, I just feel so good. I feel healthy for the first time in a long time. It took her a while to look back from that injury. It didn't pitch until September of last year.
It was really pretty special. We get to meet with coaches and players before these games, and their honesty is always so appreciated. Kilfoyle had a great career out there. Besides never being through a season healthy, part of the reason she might come to Oklahoma State, most of their training staff said, knew how seriously they would take my help. Told them to hit the labor. And softly hit to first. Another ground out for.
And another ground out for Lexi Kilfoyle.
Middle labor last year, then torn labor and hip impingement. Then she's back and going until September. She knew that there was a good staff here. Mary Maxwell, obviously, freshman Tara Aycock as well. She didn't need to go somewhere where she had to be the number one. She wanted to go somewhere where she could ease in, where she could be healthy. Which you work with a great pitching coach right there, John Barkville. Made such a connection with her. Oh, what about her?
Yeah, I asked her, what do you feel like John Barkville has helped you the most with? And she said, just simplifying pitching again. Just made it easy again. Helped me with trusting myself. That she just seems so light talking to her. Part of getting her back to where she is right now is working with Coach John Barkville, such a great pitching coach for Oklahoma State.
And we're the only strikeout with the Kilfoyle in the game. Third, close one in the left field. That is caught.
Nice catch there.
She can do it going back.
2 down.
Coming in.
You're in the top of the 5th.
It's almost like you've seen a light go off in Town Edwards defensively and offensively. She's just been able to play like a freshman, something that Coach Gajewski encouraged her to do because at one point this season he was like, you're playing like you have so much pressure on you. You're a freshman. There are no expectations for you to come out here and do anything. And I think since that moment, you've seen her just play loose and free.
To that Paige Sinicki.
Paige Sinicki up to bat for Oregon. 0 for 1, 5 for 9 in the tournament. Good pass, 2 RBIs on last week. Again, Women's College World Series begins Thursday, June 1st at noon Eastern on ESPN. I will be live for that game unless plans change for me. By the way, Golden Knights and Stars are going to the third or end of the more to overtime, tied at 2 apiece.
See how much that drop just falls off the table out of the hand of Lexi Kilfoyle. I mean, confidently can roll that pitch to both sides of the plate, get swings and misses on both sides of the plate with her drop ball. Oftentimes the pitcher will rely on one side or the other, but not Kilfoyle.
There's a strike there. 1-2 count.
Just look at Lexi Kilfoyle. You wouldn't know if it was May or February. Searching for a third consecutive 1-2-3 inning.
So big with 2 strikes, too. Opponents hitting just 132 off of her with 2 strikes. Not going to get as many strikeouts with 2 strikes as someone like Kelly Maxwell, but still is an easy way to get ground ball outs and trust her defense.
Speaking of Kelly Maxwell, he is in the Oklahoma State bullpen. Should be a closer now. 1-2 for Sinicki. Down she goes. Another 1-2.
Sinicki goes down via the strikeout. Going to the bottom of the 5th.
This is what she wants you to do. She wants you to take that drop ball that's more up in the the zone and then chase this drop ball out of the zone. Lexi Guilfoyle in command the second time through the order against Oregon.
Neither does Popeye still spend the wings that are going to play with. They're not. Those are scary good. It makes sense. Makes it.
A new car loses about 10% of its value from being run off the lot. Or more. That's why Farmer's new car replacement pays to replace it with a new one so you can make it model. And a whole other company, Farmer's policy works.
I struggle to sleep out every night. And now that I get the insight, it's another time to walk. Like you live in your tattoo of your first wife's name.
Inspire. Learn more safety information at inspiresleep.com.
What's it about you can work through it? And also like, and it feels even better together. Check this out. You can live with this special 4-day 4-part magic ticket on it. Visit DisneyWorld.com /4-part magic to learn more. Disney thrills us like
Here's what else just for you for just $6.99. And nothing too. Price per one. Crispy, cheesy, and lovely toppings. Excuse me. Pizza Hut. Now with cheese steak for just $6.99.
the WNBA is back. This season of our super team expectations is when you spend on things that is on our office. With this epic home and a shiny new rookie gloves. The WNBA. What's all about work at Seattle Tuesday at 9 on ESPN2. They now is set to begin again. This Tennessee team, they've been resilient. To the track. Texas stay on hungry.
That's an ABC game right there, folks. 3 Eastern, 2 Central. Maybe the most enticing matchup of the Super Regional. The SEC regular season and postseason champion Tennessee against the young Texas team. Remember last year, Texas goes on the road to face the SEC regular season and postseason champ at Arkansas. Brought game 1, won the next 2, made it all the way to the World Series finals. This Oklahoma State team, one of the greatest runs. Can you call it a Cinderella story? Is Texas one of the greatest surprising runs in college postseason history? See if Texas can do it again with a young, very talented team against a Tennessee team which was the class of the SEC all year. Can't wait to see it. That series does start tomorrow, then the big game on ABC games Saturday.
Rachel Becker up to bat for Oklahoma State. That's a ball, 3-0 count.
Every year, so the Ducks have done so the Longhorns. Rachel Becker against Regan Breedlove. That's a 4-pitch walk.
That's a 4-pitch walk.
Finds her way out there. Well, sometimes it takes a few innings for Oklahoma State's bats to wake up. I'm sure Kenny Gadsby would like it to score in the first, but they haven't scored in the first punch of this tournament. In fact, they haven't scored in the first inning in this tournament at all, except for the Wichita State game. But that's 21 of 23 runs scored from the 4th inning off in the NCAA tournament.
They like that second time through the order, I think.
Back to square to bunt goes back behind Becker. What do you make of Oklahoma State with that? What do you make of the way that they've adjusted in this postseason?
Yeah, I think that because they're a team that has so many seniors and veteran leaders on it, I think that they're really good at making adjustments. And I think that was something, those 11 of the 13 games that they lost in that time span that they weren't great offensively at doing.
One by Factor. Whoa! Look at this throw go! Into right center field. Delgado saved it from getting into the fence. A bunt by Factor was chucked away by the third baseman Bird. And Oklahoma State has 2 on with nobody out.
And Luke Humphreys got to that bunt very, very quickly until she's right in front of her face. Wants to get the force out at second, which would have been close, but I think that she would have had the out. But Hannah Delgado, unbelievable effort in center field to lay out for that overthrow ball and keep it in front of her and not going all the way to the fence.
Humphreys on the play there with the E3, and here is Naomi. The last time we saw a ball thrown from the infield to the outfield fence in an Oklahoma State postseason game, they'd rather not think about it in Stillwater. They were the ones doing the throwing in that Texas loss last year in the World Series semis.
Kevin, everything changed with that fourth inning Kyle Naomi home run. First pitch, got Oklahoma State on the board, and then from that swing on, Oklahoma State has just looked like
So an errant throw gets the runners to scoring position for Oklahoma State. And bunt, now get to first. Nice play there. 1 out, still runners, both runners in scoring position.
That is just a shame to not get a hit for it. And props to Taya Bird for making this play. She's playing all the way back at third base. It's just a little bit too firm, so it gets to her quickly, and she's able to throw on the run off of her right foot. Beautiful throw to first base after Oregon's been throwing the ball around a little bit on defense. They needed that play.
A little bit disappointing that they didn't get a run in there. What a play! What a play! Unfortunately, run scores for Oklahoma State, but what a diving! Stop and a throw on the ground to get the out at first. But it stakes that a run will come in to score here for Oklahoma State. Obviously, I don't really care, but for Oregon, it stinks. 4-1 now. There's a strike there. 0-1 count. Who, other than Oklahoma, to me, who can win the national championship? 2 teams, I think. I mean, there's 2 teams, and other than Oklahoma, there's 2 teams that I think can win. I don't know. To be honest, I just don't know. I think I don't know who else other than Tennessee and Florida State. I don't know about Tennessee. I think Florida State would probably have a better shot than Tennessee. Obviously, Tennessee's really good. I mean, Alabama, maybe if you factor in Montana, I wouldn't say they're national championship favorites right now, other than Oklahoma. I would say if they could get their bats going, I would say maybe they can take a run at it. I don't know.
cheering section out there.
Am I putting you to sleep, Alan?
Bleachers, which were running, Bedlam, which had stayed around in right field.
Bozo.
Packed this place yet again. Takes ball.
How is that not a strike? Bruh. Bruh. How is that not a strike? Oh, man. Where did that miss?
The drop ball pitcher to compare it to on the other side was been getting pretty low in the zone. But well, I don't think you had as big an argument with Coach Lombardi or Freeball.
Dang.
Strike zone at this point, but
So that now we're on our first. There are two down.
You're now second guessing.
How do you? Oh man, that was not a strike.
and I know the umpires have such a hard job with the strike zone, and
Shut up, Alan.
he's the one that's going to be able to see it best right behind Jeremy Allen.
Just because I want to.
So here's Morgan.
I believe I just put you in timeout. I'm not sure, but I think I did. Let me check, make sure.
Back to Scott. Was thrown away last inning. Fake delayed steal by Carlisle over the first.
Yeah, I did. Enjoy that 5 minutes off, Alan. See you. So yeah, Oregon 1 out away. Getting out of this. They're getting 3 runs though. Are they able to do it? We'll see. He's sad, bro. You got dog. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb, Alan. You're not chatting in here for 5 minutes. I'm sorry. I knew you're gonna do that. I knew you were gonna do that.
Every other ball in play except for Becker's leadoff strikeout. So every
See ya.
other time Oklahoma State has made an out. It's been an out in play. They forced Oregon to make a bunch of plays defensively. They made some brilliant ones. They've also committed 2 crucial errors.
When you think about how their defense played last weekend at regionals, they were scoring a bunch of runs. They did actually give up quite a few runs last weekend. When you think about it, their defensive pitching was not just absolute shut.
Oh, 2 count. 2 on, 2 out. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Oregon down 3. Down to their final 6 outs of the game. Win. And that's gone. A 3-run bomb for Oklahoma State. Now one got out of here quickly. And it's 7-1 Pokes. It's a party. And all of a sudden, Oklahoma State 2 runs away from run rolling Oregon.
Stuck around long enough to just crush this 0-2 pitch, looking for something in, keeps her hands
Darn it.
to her body. She is on time and keeping that ball down the left field line fair. Not
Dang
throwing
it.
Down. What a swing by Morgan Wynn.
Stupid
Another
turd.
senior stepping up for Oklahoma State in this game. Second home run of the game for OSU.
The 10th home run of the season. 3rd home run that's come at a 2-strike count, and this one comes down 0-2. I think Morgan gets to get temporary custody of Bullet. Clear the runway.
They are the Cowgirls after all, so this makes sense.
The Medic and throw.
And for the record, I did ask some of the players.
Well, go to sleep then. You don't have to be in here. Forgot you're in. Forgot. I can't time him out. I literally cannot time him out. What does this do?
Run rule winning run on deck. The game had shown 1-0 going into the fourth.
I don't know what that does.
Bennett, who's thrown 6 innings on the year. Now you're at a point where you're Oregon.
I wonder that.
You have to think about today, but you really have to think about tomorrow too. You don't want to tank the game with this great offense. But if you save 3.
I don't know what that does. I really don't know.
We'll see. Edwards, Chopper, and Bennett will end the inning.
I guess I just don't see it.
Strange trip of an inning it was.
And we're going to the top of the 6th. All of a sudden, Oregon now needs 6. And we're down 3, but all of a sudden now they're down 6. Going to the top of the 6th, 7-1 Pokes. He's actually making me work in this one. Alan is making me work in this one. Is he chatting it up?
That's why we carry the Whirlpool 2-in-1. You can spend less time doing fun.
Joke's on you, Alan. I don't see that. I don't see NCAA orbit anymore. Whoa. Joke's on you. I don't see the chat. I hit it. I hit you. See, it doesn't pop up on screen. Take that L. So I'm just gonna continue timing you out. I would just stop typing, Marty. And I'm gonna be reading it just to see what you say about me. Huh? GG? What do you mean GG? Are you dumb? Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? I don't know why you were saying huh to that. I mean, it was obvious. Your messages just don't pop up on screen. Sorry. That's how I roll.
Welcome back to the NCAA Softball Super Regionals presented by.
Take that L. Go on.
Here's the bracket.
All right, bracket.
Today they nearly
Florida State, Georgia. Winner of that will take on the winner of this series between Oklahoma State and Oregon. Washington, Louisiana, and Utah, San Diego State. Winner of those will take on each other in Oklahoma City.
maybe a Pac-12 championship rematch for San Diego State wins the UCLA regional. Right here, it's all Oklahoma State. Oregon win. 17 home run hitter Kansas 2 years ago. Over 10 here at Oklahoma State this year. A 3-run shot at 7-1. Lexi Cofield.
Winner of 3-game series does advance to the Women's College World Series.
The winner of Game 1 of the Super Regional has advanced to the World Series 81% of the time. Oregon has 6 outs to try to get 6 runs. Tyler Shara with a 1-run count.
Think about how much that Oregon has been on the road too.
Would it?
They're on the road at the Pac-12 championship, on the road at regionals, and now on the road here. So essentially, this is for the entire month of May. They've been playing on the road.
What's your high score on Snakes?
City. thinking about that. We shot 1 for 2 today. Oregon 3 hits in the first 2 innings, 1 single.
What do you mean you can type faster than you delete? I'm not deleting anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not deleting anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Deleting? I don't see no deleting. If it doesn't pop up on here, it's not there. Sorry. No, you're slow. You're slow, and you're gay, and you're a lesbian. No, I'm kidding. That was not. I shouldn't have said that on stream. I'm sorry.
It's pretty good. I'll take that.
How would you do at a softball pitch, Alan? I don't think it'd do well. I don't think your softball pitches that well. I think whenever when your arm comes around, it probably would just go straight down. So the softest has no. Soft ones should do it. No. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is, Alan. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It is faster than you. It is fast. Yeah, you're right. I'm not.
This is the second out of the box call against Oregon. Missing the parties in a bit of disbelief.
Until your mom. Until your mom is asleep. That's all.
Across the batter's box line.
And it just has to be a little bit. It does not have to be the entire foot. See that it's just a little bit. You don't.
The Oregon dugout is incensed right now. I think we have an ejection. Ricky Reagan, the first base coach, is being escorted out of the building. It looks like Ricky Reagan has been thrown out of the game. Now you can't find your way out. So Ricky Reagan, the Oregon first base coach, ejected. Can you talk us?
Wow, we have an ejection. The first base coach for Oregon ejected.
That happens. Players are a little bit over the line all the time. It's not always called. That's probably what missing the parties have said. Where is the nuance in the game on a play that maybe happens more often?
Well, I think the biggest part in the postseason is that you have 4 umpires, so you have an umpire behind second base, so you might start to see that called a little bit more in the postseason because now that umpire at second base has a direct view versus the home plate umpire who's already watching the balls and strikes and a million other things that he's looking for. So I think that's where you're seeing it a little bit more. He has a better view. Mickey Reagan is formerly Mickey Udrea, who works with the slappers at Oregon. You can tell that's probably why she's a little bit more sensitive to it because they were so good at it.
Ali Bunker to bat for Oregon. I think this game's a scratch for Oregon at this point. I don't see them coming back. 1 out, they're down to their final 5 outs. I mean, Oklahoma State could probably. Bloodworth gets it to the first 2 down. Oklahoma State can easily end this game in the bottom of the 6th.
I don't think so. That's a weird thing.
So I was going to wonder if that was something that you and your coaching staff would teach. We talked about going to postseason. Hey, maybe be a little bit more careful when you're a slapper because it's now a second base umpire.
Well, the out-of-the-box rule is a relatively newer rule. Last 5 years or so when they changed it, it used to be that the entire foot had to be out of the box to get it called, and recently it was changed to just some of the foot. And that has drastically changed slappers in our game and momentum and receiving pure slappers and just more frustration from the slappers. So that's generally who's going to get called for it. Not 100% of the time, but generally.
Sarah McGowan with 2 down opening up. And now because of the out of the box, because of all the other outs, it's now 13 in a row retired by Lexi Kilfoyle.
Great team now. Retired for Lexi Kilfoyle in a row.
Gowan 0 for 2 in the number 3 spot. And McGowan takes a strike. This is a 1-0 game. Oregon in front into the bottom of the 4th. It is no longer now. It's outside 3-1 to McGowan.
Both of these games tonight will start on Thursday night. Similar scores. Georgia, Florida State before us. Similar with the score.
One Florida State win in that game over Georgia.
It's a strike there, now 3-2 count. For McGowan.
The 21st pitch she's seen this evening. She'll see it 27.
Those stands that Oklahoma State added out in right field. They were doing their pursuers last year, and Oklahoma State played Clemson, and then adding those stands in right field just really, I think, pulls out this field. They're kind of hidden in the shadows over there, but they're there.
All over the outfield, covered with Cowgirl fans. Good Oregon cheering section below us as well. It's made the trip from Eugene. We saw a Lower Oregon fan walking through one of the neighborhoods today, walking a huge dog. We wanted to stop him and say, did you travel from Eugene with the dog? Or are you randomly just an Oregon fan living here in Philly? That was not good. If he's out there.
Yeah, we're wondering.
Yeah.
We're wondering then, and we're wondering now.
Unsolved mysteries. McGowan in the center field.
McGowan in center field.
Hauls it in. The first time she's had to do anything tonight. Oklahoma State up big. Looking to ride their way into game 2 with a 1-0 lead.
Going to the bottom of the 7th. Can Oklahoma State end it? They need to. Or Oregon will be down to their last outs. In game 1.
Truly unlimited data and unlimited talk radio. No matter what, I'm ready.
Make the switch. It's your business. It's your Verizon. After that, back to work.
What about your neck?
It's good to go. Before or after.
Advent Tool Launch invites them 2 ways. Advent explain the source to see benefit cost basic. Advent Tool Action.
All these tools are working while using sliders combine the best of authentic quality. Meats, pickles, sauce, a lot of napkins, countertop, cowboy hat. Arby's, we have the meats.
I'm your overly competitive brother. Check it. Second.
The guy playing to settle a score. You don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can't have paid for all this yourself. The NCAA Softball Super Regionals are presented by Capital One. What's in your wallet?
No strangers to Hall of Fame Stadium, these Oklahoma State University Cowgirls. 3 straight trips to the World Series, 14 appearances all time. Trying to make it an Oklahoma State record 4 straight, and here's the math behind it. 73% of host teams in a Super Regionals advance. 81% of game 1 winners. 9 out of 10 seeded teams. Oklahoma State, the 6th seed, Oregon's unseeded. All of that math is on Oklahoma State's side, and how about this for math? 10 of the last 14 Oklahoma State batters have made it on base, whether safely or not. 2 of the first 11.
And there's a strike to start the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Again,
Weekends of the year in softball.
Oklahoma State needs 2 to win this game. And that will go to short and the out. 2 more. 1 down for Oklahoma State in the bottom of the 6th.
We're just dipping our toe on the Super Regional water tonight and tomorrow. Dive right in.
All 8 games tomorrow, or all 8 series, 6 game 1s, 2 game 2s here in Tallahassee. What is one under the radar Super Regional you're most excited for? That means you can't pick Tennessee, Texas.
Okay, I think Louisiana and Washington. The way that Louisiana finished out Game 6 and Game 7 in their regional, they looked so fired out. They're a team that played a very difficult schedule this year to get to this point and be prepared. And then Washington, how about the miracle of Mahe?
That was insane. 6-0 down. Final game of the regional against McNeese. We're looking at a McNeese, Louisiana regional. Lafayette, Lake Charles, and then the Huskies scored 7 runs in front of their home fans. Down 6-3 with 2 outs. Reynolds says that huge bases loaded double. Washington wins it 7-6, and now they get to host Louisiana after one of the craziest comebacks, literally in the history of the tournament.
A world of emotions for Louisiana, I'm sure, after that Sunday cutback for them.
And that one is struck into the gap. And we have a double here.
With a 2-bagger off the bench.
Coach Kayesi has to love to see this freshman come up and be aggressive, come up with a plan, and just drives this ball.
Katie Lott with the base hit.
She sits back on it almost like she
The extra base hit, actually.
drills it to right center field off the wall.
The little pop off the bench, Katie Lott, now 20 out of 52. And
What will Kenny Gajewski do if Oklahoma State is unable to score 2 runs in the 6th inning? I'm interested to see what he does with his pitching situation. Will he stay with Lexi Kilfoyle? Will he bring in Kelly Maxwell as a closer? There's a strike there. Or will, if he does decide to keep Lexi Kilfoyle and will Kelly Maxwell get the start tomorrow, which means more than likely. So Oregon just is not able to adjust and will have to adjust to a new pitcher. So and that might not be a bad idea for Alabama. I'm interested to see how the pitching is for Alabama as well.
We're old enough to remember when it was 1-0 Oregon. 4 through to 6, 5 for 12. 4 walks, couple of errors, 3-run home run by Morgan Wynn in that 5th inning. Finally, the Ilbies Started the scoring.
It's hard to believe that with the way that Oklahoma State has made adjustments in those games, that it's the same team that went on a 2-11 stretch, just could not get out of their own way, could not figure out a way to start winning some more games. And one thing that stuck out to me is that Coach Hesse said, I think the girls were trying to protect that top 8 seed. They kind of felt it slipping away during that time.
Becker chops it.
And chops it to the circle.
I was wondering how that is going to play out this weekend with super regionals and the pressures and expectations that come with it of being a team that has made it to the Women's College World Series back-to-back years. If you're playing with pressure for really no reason to worry at the end of the season, how's it going to feel whenever
Oklahoma State outscoring opponents 27-3 in the NCAA tournament. That's pretty good, but I mean, Oklahoma just even crazier.
He said, I take pride in fixing things. This is one of the first times as a head coach.
Cheyenne Factor. Runner on third.
Subconscious, maybe, the way he was acting. Wasn't yelling more, wasn't getting mad. Probably getting less mad. And he needed a little more emotion.
And that will. She's safe, and Oklahoma State more than likely brought in another run. Yeah. So 8-1. Will Oklahoma State be able to bring in that winning run, or will they have to go out and pitch another inning?
See, I think that should be an error. I already wrote down E3, and I just kind of foresaw that we were going to have this conversation over that. That's just a play that needs to be made. I'm sorry, that's an error.
Is it fair to say that the standards of the fielding have grown in the game as well as great teams have improved their infield defense?
Absolutely. It can't be anymore. Oh, she hit that ball really hard, and we didn't field it, so that's an error. Versus that's a hit. Be an error.
Kylie Naomi now, this is popped up. So we take it by Bunker.
And no. First pitch pop up. And the run rule. Does not come out. I do have all the graphics ready. I mean, other than like scores and stuff. Other than scores, the photos, and the series count. Like the logos and everything. That was probably the big thing.
Amazingly delicious. Get inspired with all natural Colgate sour cream. Google Ads helps you turn curiosity into customers. Now you can reach people based on what they're curious about and the things that matter most to them. Google Ads. Turn curiosity into customers. Visit ads.google.com to learn more.
I didn't go for a walk in the woods, and I didn't get a single video taken on me.
We are very proud of you. Now, travel is so expensive. We have to sell 10 to our sellers. How do you get here?
I can rent hundreds of travel sites over there dealing with like environmental. Hi, step one, I'm done. It's time to pick a school.
I may be able to stream a little bit tomorrow. I may be able to. I'm not gonna be able to stream the whole day. What's the schedule like tomorrow?
Let's take a look at tonight's Capital One
12-2. I made the stream the 12 o'clock game, or the 2 o'clock game, the 4 o'clock game, Clemson, Oklahoma, and Texas, Tennessee. I may be able to stream. Other than that, after that, I probably. Oops, sorry. After that, I probably won't stream because of the company that's coming. Depending on what time ETA is. We will see for sure, though. Okay, so Alexa Kilfoyle's in. That was probably expected. And it's an assumption that Kelly Maxwell will be in the circle tomorrow for the Pokes. So Oregon needs 7 in the 7th inning. Let me change the inning for y'all.
He's been so efficient. There's 86 pitches thrown in this game. Before the start, it's questionable coming in this game. How do you not give the ball to Kelly Maxwell? But now look that you have her tomorrow. Like, we're mentioning too. I thought we were going to talk about this tonight because Kelly Maxwell might get the start, but Kelly grew against Oregon earlier this season. Had 15 strikeouts, only gave up 2 hits. So they had seen her before too. It's one thing to factor into this equation that they've hit off with her before, and they probably thought she was pitching tonight too.
Probably her best performance of the year, Kelly Maxwell. Didn't walk a batter. The only start this year where she has not walked a batter in Oklahoma State's first game against Oregon.
I wouldn't be able to take my teammates seriously wearing the bullet junior as a, I don't even a mask. I don't know what you call that.
Headgear?
A headgear, yeah. Like, she was just talking to her about something serious, and her teammate there has a headgear. An apple.
Hey, horses like apples.
That's true.
Oh, Lord. The things that they find a way to talk, the things that they find to talk about is something else. Oklahoma State down to, Oregon down to their final 2 outs.
Sharp late this game, this drop ball getting Carlos to chase it out of the zone. She just spins the heck out of that pitch. Falls off the table. Get the strikeout 3rd time facing her. Even better as a team.
Allison Benning is going to pitch it for KK Humphreys here. A lot of ABs for sophomore Benning. 3-17 double loss. Super regional experience. A game that is likely out of hand. So tomorrow, Thursday, Stevie Hansen, you expect to go for Oregon against Maxwell?
Yeah, I think that we'll see Stevie Hansen versus Kelly Maxwell. Their predicted starters.
The best strikeout pitchers in college softball, Kelly Maxwell, leading the wings for game 2.
I heard this one before. We heard her last year. Do you know what they're saying?
The second half is Cowgirls.
I think it's Orange Power.
Orange Power.
No, it's tricky. I need to be a little bit enunciate just a little bit more.
Orange Power. Good for us, please.
I knew they were saying orange. I thought they were saying cowgirls, orange cowgirls, which I don't think that makes sense. I don't know. 3-0 count though. 94th pitch for Lexi Kilfoyle. And there's a strike now at 94. And ready to be her 95th pitch of the game.
Instead, it was the third out for Oklahoma State.
Moving 1-0. The Ducks got to run in second. They certainly had some defensive plays that they could have made to change things. This was a 1-1 game when Morgan went had a ground ball right back to Morgan Scott. And Kayla Work took off third. All Scott has to do is a little pitch and catch to the plate. Work would have been out. Instead, she hesitated. She spiked it. Work scored. Oklahoma State got one more in that inning, and they haven't stopped scoring since. Bring it to.
And that's fouled off. Still 3-2 count. Pitch count now at 96.
They've had missed opportunities. At the same time, Oregon has had a base runner in unofficially an hour and 57 minutes. The second base, it's Becker. What a play.
Becker with a diving play there to get the out at first. 2 outs, and Oregon down to their final out in game 1.
Rachel Becker is an absolute star of her game. Remember, she came from Purdue, did not play an NCAA postseason game until last weekend, and she's just been able to step up on both sides of the ball. A diving play, the dugout loves it, everything going right for Oklahoma State late in this game.
16 in a row retired by Kilfoyle. Here is Delgado. And
there's a strike.
From the absolutely brilliant Lexi Kilfoyle. Came here to Oklahoma State to be a part of something special. 3 years at Alabama. Team that will play the Super Regionals tomorrow as the 5 seed. They're the 6-seeded Cowgirls and 1 out away from a game 1 win. A slap foul by Delgado.
That's fouled. 0-2 count and 99. Will the game end in 100 pitches for Lexi Kilfoyle?
Oklahoma State, Samantha Shaw was the pitcher from A&M whenever they went to face FSU on the road at Super Regionals. Carrie Everly, Miranda Ellich, Lexi Kilfoyle.
It'll be 4 years in a row a World Series team is led or at least boosted by a transfer pitcher. The 100 pitch of the night. And
No.
there will be a lot of first.
And that is the 100th pitch for Lexi Kilfoyle tonight. 1 more at least. She'll have at least 101 tonight on the inside pitch there as her 100th pitch. 1-2 count for the game, for the win. Grounder to second and first. That's it. Oklahoma State wins game 1.
Lexi Kilfoyle, in her first Super Regional game as a Cowgirl, blows a complete game. Retiring the final 17 hitters she faces. And a late offensive surge gives Oklahoma State that all-important 1-0 lead.
Definitely put yourself
4 straight
in the driver's seat when you win game 1.
season-winning game 1 of Super Regional. Oh, 4 straight season winning game 1 of Super Regional. I read that wrong. Oops, my bad. Yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. What a good night of softball. Couple of blowouts. Same scores. Interesting. Okay.
Thursday night games. And 8-1 to the home side. Florida State beating Georgia and Oklahoma State defeating Oregon.
All right. That'll do it for tonight. Maybe I'll be streaming in the tomorrow for a couple games. Won't be all the games for sure. Maybe Clemson, Oklahoma, and Tennessee, Texas, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'll see y'all, if not tomorrow, Saturday. I will be streaming all 8 games Saturday. So make sure you guys are there. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Maybe all 6. Maybe there'll only be just 6 games.
For Oregon, it'll be a long night, a long day of some soul searching. Game they led 1-0 through 3. It unraveled defensively, the pitching unraveled, and the bats never got going. It's a Ducks team that is determined and is talented, and Missy Lombardi will certainly have her group ready for game 2, but they could not handle Lexi Guilfoyle tonight.
And she threw a lot of strikes on both sides of the plate, got working hitters to chase that pitch, settled in, and just got better as the game went on.
Lexi Guilfoyle, the complete game, joins us right now. Field level, Lexi, congratulations on the win, first of all. Super Regionals in Stillwater, what was that like?
I mean, the atmosphere here is just amazing. I mean, the small town, they really support all of our teams, and they came out tonight, and we feed off their energy for sure.
Lexi, what was your mindset entering this game?
I think going into this game, I really just thought, trust my drop ball and our defense. They did a heck of a job today. I mean, they only had like 2 strikeouts, I think, so they were the name of the game today, and they got it done.
You got a friend, I think. To your right.
Oh, God.
It's not an interview without bullet.
No, never. Not plus game. Oh, wow. That's impressive.
I think they need you to take bullet right now. I think it's what's happening.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Connor. This is man of the hour.
Like, so what do you think when you guys scored?
Oh, my word.
3 runs at the bottom.
What is this?
What was it like in the dugout when Kylie Naomi hit that home run?
I mean, the energy is just amazing in there. It feels like I'm talking there every single day. And I know
What the heck? Okay. All right. Yeah, we're ending this. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'll see y'all, if not tomorrow, Saturday. Peace.